Hello and welcome to new reading vlog. This is a weekend reading vlog. My boyfriend is away for the weekend, so I have not really much to do, and I figured it was finally time for me to tackle one of the biggest books on my TBR, one of my most anticipated. I've been saving this for a literal rainy day. It's pouring rain out today. This is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I love Samantha Shannon, especially, well, her only other work is the Bone Season series, which I absolutely adore. I think that's probably what got me back into reading after like a 3 or 4 year slump. So I'm really, really excited to get into this. This is also the first like high fantasy book I've read in like years. So I'm excited. This is going to be a fun one. Originally, I had planned to do this as a 24-hour challenge, but this is a freaking phone book. It's over, I think, 900 pages. And I figured, you know what? It's a long weekend. Monday's a holiday. It's Friday afternoon right now. I'm going to take my time. Well, take my time. I'm going to read it in 3 days at the most. But I don't want to put that kind of pressure on myself. So yeah, I think this is going to be like a nice chill weekend vlog. It's pouring rain out, like I mentioned. It's very miserable today, but that's okay. At the end of this vlog, or Monday, the end of the weekend, I'm planning a little birthday party for my boyfriend when he gets back. So I'm probably going to be baking a cake at some point in this vlog. Look forward to that. Baker fans of baking, I don't know. Baker stans. I'm a stan. I support baked goods. Anyway, I started reading this book this morning. What I did was I downloaded the ebook from the library as well. So if this gets too heavy to hold, I have an alternative option. I really want to get the audiobook, but it's an Audible exclusive. So I've already done an Audible trial. I don't really want to like sign up for Audible just for this. Maybe I'll use like my work email address or something. Don't tell them. And get that. But we'll see. As for now, I'm just going to start with the book. But yeah, I read the first 3 chapters. So far, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. It's only like 35 pages. I am interested where it's going. There's kind of 2 alternating plot lines going on right now. So far, I really like how she kind of passes off perspective between characters. Like, even sometimes mid-sentence, it's really interesting how, like, 2 characters will, like, meet, and then it'll switch from one perspective to the other, and then we'll follow that character on to wherever they go next. That's really cool. I'm liking that so far. I'm interested in the dragons. I haven't read enough of this book to be able to give you a good summary of like what the premise is yet, but I will. I'll get there. But yeah, so far just dragons. There's a queen who keeps trying to be, like, people keep trying to assassinate her. That's interesting. That's kind of the alternate plot, and the main plot is about this dragon rider. She's training to be a dragon rider, or competing to be a dragon rider. And the dragons are there, and they're cool. They're almost like gods because they lived for thousands of years. That's all I know so far of this mythical world. I don't know I don't know what a priory is. Is it like a promise? I don't know. I don't know why Orange Tree. We'll see. I'm interested. Why is this book called this? Can't wait to find out. Yeah, this is gonna take some dedication, but I believe in myself. As for right now, the immediate plan is I'm going to tidy the house a bit, take an hour, get it all reset, a clean slate for this challenge, make a little grocery list, maybe run to the grocery store. I'm kind of waiting for the rain to stop. I think it will stop around 6 o'clock. Then I'll run to the grocery store, get my supplies for the weekend, and get into reading and doing other things. I'm not only reading. That's why I'm not doing a 24-hour challenge. I can't do that again. Well, no, I'm not going to say never, but my very first reading vlog was a 24-hour reading challenge. I read 2 books, and it wasn't bad, but I don't want to read through that long straight again. So, at least not right now. Anyway, I've been talking to you for 5 minutes. This is only the first little chunk, so I should chill. I'm going to, get to cleaning. I'll see you in a bit. So it's been a few hours. The sun has come out. It's like 8 o'clock at night now. I did some tidying. I went to the grocery store. I'm all set for the weekend, I think. Now, I'm trying to, between each task, read a chapter of Priory of the Orange Tree. So I'm about 100 pages in now. I am on chapter 9. I'm really enjoying it so far. There's still really not much happening, but it's still very interesting. There's dragons now coming into the picture, but still not sure exactly how they're coming into the picture yet. At the beginning, I was kind of bored with the Queen plotline, but now I'm finding that really interesting. What's going on there, and this new maiden who's coming to help her, and she's maybe involved with some knights, and that's what the Priory of the Orange Tree is, I think. A group of knights, maybe, or a place where the knights go. Anyway, it's really interesting. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm enjoying it. That's fantasy for you. I'm having a good time reading it so far, and I'm confident in my ability to read this all this weekend. So that's good. I am starting to think about what I need to do tomorrow, besides reading, because that's going to take a lot of time, I think. But I need to finish my July wrap-up video. I'm going to be filming just a little bit for that. By the time you see this vlog, that will have already been posted, so you will probably know that I am trying kind of a new format for the monthly wrap-up. So I'm excited to post that, see what kind of feedback there is about doing it more kind of vlog style. I have been kind of just vlogging my reactions to books after I finish them instead of waiting until the month and talking about them all at once, because I find that you kind of forget about the first few books by the end of the month. So it's a bit more of a raw reaction, which I think is going to be better. And it's kind of like a time capsule of memories of the month too, which I think is really cool. I'm including some other clips in between the book recaps. Anyway, I need to put that together because tomorrow's the last day of the month. For tonight, I think I'm going to put in a load of laundry and then take it easy. I'm going to watch a movie or two and maybe read some more. We'll see. I kind of want to right now. I just read 2 chapters and I want to read more. But, I'm excited to get this weekend rolling. I'll see you probably in the morning for the next update. Good morning. I am currently sitting in my car at the beach to take an Instagram photo for Transit by Rachel Cusk. Anything for the gram. Anyway, this was a nice little morning drive. It is Saturday morning. I read a little bit more of Priory of the Orange Tree. I'll do a recap in a bit. Today my friend and I are going to see The White Knight this afternoon. It's a new movie. Oh my god. I am feeding my friend's cats this weekend, and literally every time I pick up the camera to film, the alarm goes off to remind me. Anyway, that's where I'm headed next, to go feed the cats. Then maybe do a bit more reading before the movie. The movie's at noon. We're doing the early show. I'm not sure what's going to happen after that, but we'll see. Stay tuned. I figured I'd give a little reading update for Priory of the Orange Tree. This book is so big. Oh my god. Okay, so let the light adjust. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I think that's good enough. Anyway, Priory of the Orange Tree. So far, I'm about 200 pages in, I think. Chapter 15. I am enjoying it so far. I wasn't expecting to get into high fantasy so easily, but it's easy to understand what's going on. It's not too complicated, at least so far. I really enjoy the characters. I cannot remember anyone's name. I don't know where anything is. There's maps at the beginning of the book, so I kind of have an idea, but not totally sure. So far, there's kind of two plots going on. There's actually a lot more than two plots going on, but there's two different settings. There's the East and the West, and different stories going on in each place. And the East is all about the dragon riders and their training to be the dragon riders, and then the West is all about kind of the queen of that realm and how she's desperate to have a daughter because basically if her family lineage leaves the throne basically without an heir, then the Dark One, or not the Dark One, it's the Unnamed One, can swoop in and kind of take the claim. And I think the Unnamed One is like a mega dragon. And so far, the Unnamed One's kind of they call it his right wing dragon, like its right hand man, has started terrorizing the town. That's what the cover is. That happened very early on. This dragon on the tower threatening the queen, and then tried to attack. But our protagonist, Ead, I think EAD is her name, she used some of her skills or powers to protect the queen from the dragon's attack. And it's kind of about her secretly protecting the queen without the queen knowing, starting to form a relationship with her. Things are starting to get a little bit queer. I think it's going to get more gay as we go on. All right, we're ready to go to the movie. I filmed my wrap-up video, so that's all ready to go. I can edit that tonight, maybe even upload it tonight, we'll see. And yeah, I forgot to I'll do that after, take a picture of the stack of books for the month and me holding it for the thumbnail. Anyway, I'll do that later. For now, I'm ready to go. I've changed my clothes, popped in some contact lenses. My friend and I, who I'm going to the movie with, we were having trouble deciding which theater we wanted to go to. It's playing at two different theaters. I bought my tickets now. We were choosing between if we wanted to go downtown, which would be easier to get to, and it's a lot closer to me, or to one in the shopping center area, which is further away, but I won't have to pay for parking there. And it's a bigger theater, which means more snack options, which made me really excited because I'm not sure how much I'm feeling like popcorn, but a pretzel or a hot dog or something might be real nice. So more options is good. Plus, this theater's right next to a Chapters, so maybe I could go in and buy a book. I know I'm on a book buying ban right now, but I listed a few books on Depop for sale last night and they sold right away. So I have some extra book money. So maybe I'm trying to resist. I'm trying to hold out. There's a few books that I want that just came out, but I'm going to try to wait. But we'll see. Maybe the temptation will be there for sure when I'm across the parking lot from a bookstore. Anyway, I'll report back on my review of the movie in a little bit. I'm feeling this very high fantasy excitement this weekend. I really want to watch The Witcher. My friends have told me it's really good, but I think I need to wait until I'm done reading Priory because I don't want to get the things confused. I have started finally watching Succession though, which everyone also seems to love. I watched the first episode last night and then the second episode this morning. I'm enjoying it so far. I thought it was going to be a lot more of a slow start than it is. It definitely is a slow start, but I'm enjoying it. I think I really like boring TV shows. Anyway, I'm going to go to this movie now, and I'll see you after. I'm back from the movie. I did not buy a book. Victory. I really liked it. I think it was very fantasy, very medieval. Dev Patel is a hottie. Definitely a slow burn, a long movie, but the filmmaking was spectacular. The editing, especially, I was really impressed with, and the way they lit scenes, the chiaroscuro, if you will, was very impressive. So yeah, The Green Knight was really good. Check it out if it's playing near you. Now, for the rest of the night, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like, I think 5 o'clock now, 4:30. I might get that video uploaded. I'm feeling very sleepy, very lazy. I kind of wanted to like run some errands, be a bit productive when I went out to feed the cats tonight. But I'm probably just going to run out, feed the cats, and come right back home. I want to make some progress in Priory of the Orange Tree. Because it's a weekend challenge, and the weekend is already, it's almost the end of the day on Saturday. I'd like to hit at least page 400 today, which is like twice as far as I've got so far. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. Yeah, there's a few like around the house projects I want to do. We'll see how that goes. I might just sit on the couch and do nothing and be productive tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I think one thing I do want to do today, after I edit this video, is unhaul some books. But before I do that, like part of me wants to film a bookshelf tour. I don't know. I might try it and then maybe just never post it if it's stupid. But yeah, we'll see before I unhaul a bunch of stuff. But I have a bunch of books that I know I'm never going to reread. I'm not going to recommend them to anyone or like lend them to anyone. So like, what's the point of keeping them, you know? I don't want to have a book collection just for the sake of having a bunch of books, which I know is very anti-booktube, anti-bookstagram sentiment right now. But like, what's the point? Like, just to have a cute background of books. Like, yes, I would love a cute background full of books, but eventually I'll build up a collection of books that I love and want to reread all of them and love them all. So when that day comes, I'll have a cute background of books. But yeah, I've already listed a bunch of Shadowhunters books on Depop. I'm not going to reread them, I don't think, so whatever. If I need them, they're at the library. Yeah, so that's my plan for the next few hours. I'll check in a little bit. All right, I did it. My video, the July wrap-up, has been edited, it's been uploaded, and it is going to be going live tomorrow at noon. So, exciting, I did it. Also, unexpected, spur of the moment, I filmed a bookshelf tour. So, stay tuned for that coming out sometime as well. Very exciting, I know. Now I'm exhausted. I am probably going to go read a chapter or two, then make some dinner and probably like veg out and watch some more Succession. Very exciting, I know. Not a lot going on. Not sure if I'm going to reach my goal of 400 pages tonight, but we'll see. Never say never. I believe in myself. I might check in later, I might not. We'll see how I'm feeling. This camera needs to recharge now because I've been using it a lot. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Time for a little reading update for Priory of the Orange Tree. Here's my progress. I am on page 344, which is chapter 33. I didn't make it to my page 400 goal, but I think I can get a lot of reading done today. I don't have much on the go. I think I'm going to do some chores around the house. Maybe see a friend tonight. But other than that, I'm committed to reading and watching Succession because I've gotten a little bit obsessed. I'm on episode 7 or 8 now of the first season. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying this book. There's so much going on, so many subplots that are just starting to interconnect now. I really like that we're starting to get some answers on what the Priory of the Orange Tree is, who's involved. It's kind of like a witchy, almost like a cult, but it's also a geographical area. So this book is so hard to describe because honestly, when I'm reading it, I don't know if I even know what's going on. But I'm enjoying reading it, so that's good at least. I want to get to page 600 by the end of the day today. So that's a little over 200 pages. So I think I can do it. I'm confident. And then I can finish the book tomorrow. That's my goal. We're going to do it. Y'all, I have been so lazy today. I went and fed the cats, and they seemed so lonely, so I just stayed and played with them for an hour. Anyway, then I've been watching Succession. I finished season 1. And I ate a hamburger. And now I'm going to run and go get all the groceries I need for tomorrow to get this party going. I think it's still going to rain, but my plan is I'm going to bring the barbecue down around to the front door so it's closer and just barbecue anyway if we have to celebrate indoors. That's tonight. I want to get a bunch of reading done when I get home, though, so I'm going to get the groceries done as quick as I can, get home, and try to get in 3 hours of reading straight. I don't know if I can do it, but we're going to try. I will report back either later tonight or tomorrow morning with the update on the reading. Good morning. It's early. I have all of the ingredients taken out of the fridge for the cake. I'm going to start baking it really soon. I've been reading Priory of the Orange Tree, of course. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for things to get to room temperature, I am on chapter... Let's see. Hold on. Stand by. Chapter 46. So I'm there. I'm way more than halfway, which is good. I'm not sure what page that is because I've been reading on the ebook for a while. But yeah, things are getting interesting. I don't want to spoil anything, but I just got to the scene where Tane, one of the protagonists, she has surgery, or a minor surgery, and then there's an attack from the fire breathers. And there's a big reveal that happens in that chapter, which is ooh, okay. I'm sure a lot of people saw that coming ahead of time. I didn't. I was surprised. But yeah, I like it. I can't wait to see how this wraps up. I think it's kind of set the stage for an interesting conclusion. I'm really liking whatever is going on now that we know what the Priory of the Orange Tree is. So the Priory of the Orange Tree is an organization of kind of mages. It's female magicians who are basically trying to defend against the evil dragons. And they don't have any political affiliation, even though they were working to protect the queen for a while. So it's kind of the mystery of that. Also, there's pirates in this story now too, which is very interesting. I can't wait to see how all of these separate plot lines collide at the end. But yeah, that is my reading update. I'm going to go have a shower now and then get started baking. Alright, I've got all my ingredients out. This is the cake that I'm making. It's from Dessert Person by Claire Saffitz. Right here. And it's the chocolate buttermilk cake. So I'm making this cake, but I'm doing a vanilla frosting instead. I forgot to take the buttermilk out of the fridge, so that is just getting up to room temperature now, and then I'll get started. So while I wait, I'm going to drink my coffee, watch a bit of TV, maybe YouTube, maybe read some more. We'll see. Just half an hour, and then I should be able to get started. All right, the cake is in the oven. So now I'm going to quickly clean these dishes while it bakes, and then get started on the icing, which I know I don't need to do right yet because the cake will need to cool down first, but I want to have a clean slate. I need the house to be clean. We're having people over soon. So yeah, that is how the cake's doing. I'm praying that it doesn't burn. Our oven runs a little hot, but I'm keeping a close eye on it, so it should be okay. Okay, so the cake is not going well. I think it needed to stay in the oven for 5 or 10 more minutes because I got the cakes out of the mold, but it has no structural integrity. So I'm relying on the icing to hold it together. I've got the first layer with some icing on top there. I'm about to put on the second one. I'm scared though. It's going to crumble. It's a very, when I took it out of the pan, it kind of broke off, but I've leveled it. I'm going to stack it. We're going to hope that the icing holds everything together because the cake cannot hold itself up. So, fingers crossed. All right, kids, we did it. Not the best looking cake. That's the dishes. Not the best looking cake, but we are gonna make it work. And now I'm gonna stick it in the fridge, let it harden up, clean the bathroom, clean the living room, and we're ready to party. I think I can read. There's still a few hours until people are coming, so I'm gonna try to finish this book. I'm really into it right now, and I just want to not have anything left to do so I can read some more. Anyway, woohoo! Reading vlog loading. I'm gonna try this again. So I just recorded a whole clip and it was bad. I kept looking at the window because there was a really cute dog walking by. So I'm gonna give you this update again. The party has been postponed until Thursday because of the weather. It's been torrential downpour here all day. It's just starting to clear up here now, but because my boyfriend is 4 hours away driving back here, the rain hit him. So that's delayed his return, so there's not enough time to have a get-together tonight. But that's okay. We're still going to eat the cake because I don't think it'll keep until Thursday. And I've ordered a pizza. It's on the way. I'm going to keep reading Priory of the Orange Tree. I think if I don't finish it tonight, I'm definitely going to finish it tomorrow. So I will give you my full update then. I'm about to sit down and read hopefully a few more chapters until my boyfriend gets home. And yeah, I'm really, really into this book. At first I was a bit hesitant. I found the writing not the best, but I've kind of gotten into it. There's a lot of metaphors all being presented in the same way. It's a lot of she felt her heartbeat like a drum. The rain was so wet like the ocean. Lots of just the same format in every paragraph, in every sentence. So that took some getting used to. It's kind of chilled out a bit now that we're getting it into more plot territory, but in the first few chapters that was really distracting to me. Anyway, I'm going to keep reading. I'll give an update in a bit. Before I get back into reading, one thing I'm going to do is I have all of these Shadowhunters books that I've sold on Depop. So I am going to pack those up now so I don't need to worry about it tomorrow. And tomorrow I can just drop them off at the post office. I'm really into Depop for selling books. It's not the biggest community of people buying and selling books on there. I'm sure I could probably find better or more buyers on eBay, but I don't like eBay, and I'm really not that pressed about actually selling these books. So my thought is Depop seems to have a nice community. There's a good community of book people on there. And if I don't sell a book in a couple of weeks, I'll just bring it to a little free library or donate it to a bookstore or something. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. All of the Shadowhunters books I own are up there now, except for the last couple. And a couple others. I have a few more that I'm going to list. I need to go through my TBR pile and really commit, be like, am I actually going to read all of these and maybe get rid of some of those? Pare that down a bit, because right now it's still a bit overwhelming. But yeah, that's my plan tonight. Pack these up and print off some labels. It is the end of the day on Monday, and I did it. I finished The Priory of the Orange Tree. I really liked this. This was such a classic fantasy. It had everything you want: adventure, action, mystery, intrigue, completely invented names and places, and spells and magic and dragons and battles, and yeah, it was a great read. It was a great adventure. It didn't feel like 800 pages. I flew through it. It wasn't hard to read. It wasn't really hard to understand. The only struggle I really had was all of the names of people and places and creatures all kind of had the same linguistic structure. So I sometimes had trouble figuring out if something was a person or a place. But context clues, you could figure it out. Anyway, besides that, it was great. I really liked that the dragons in this story are water-based. Maybe I'm ignorant to some legends and folklore, but that seemed new to me. So I really liked that take on dragons and mythical creatures. Everything that you expect to happen in a great fantasy story happened in this, which was great, but also had new twists on everything. Some it brought fantasy up to a contemporary standard, which I thought was really, really good. I loved that it was queer. I loved that it was very feminist. But yeah, the Priory of the Orange Tree, so good. Check it out. I'll have more once I've processed. I literally finished reading this less than a minute ago. So once I have processed it some more, I will have a really good, more in-depth analysis for my monthly wrap-up at the end of August. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. I can't wait to do another one. I don't know when I'm going to vlog next. I have a few things going on. We're going away the next 2 weekends, so maybe a weekly, a work week vlog at some point. Anyway, we'll see. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Give this video a like if you liked it. Let me know what you've been reading, and I'll see you in the next video.